Thank you so much. Now, it's my absolute honor to welcome a fierce advocate and a champion of our country, the Honorable Will Ware, Minister of National Defense and Liberal candidate for Scarborough Southwest, who will introduce our candidate afterwards. We're all in the center of Canada.
Thank you very much, my friends. And good afternoon to the fine people of Markham, Unionville. It is my truly great honor to be here with you this morning and have the opportunity once again to address this community. We are facing one of the most consequential elections of our time. This is an election in which our very sovereignty, our security, and our safety is being threatened. And this election requires leadership that is going to make a real difference for the people of Canada. We are very fortunate in having an extraordinary leader in Mr. Mark Carney. The Prime Minister has demonstrated to Canada and to the world that he is a capable, competent, and experienced leader that can make a difference for all of us. And so I urge you all to vote in this election. But it's equally important that we have a strong team to support the Prime Minister and to support Canada at these most consequential times. And when we required an extraordinary Canadian leader to run for the Liberal Party here in Markham, Unionville, I was asked if I knew someone who could step into that role and do an extraordinary job. I have had the privilege of working beside Peter Ewan for 35 years. In that 35 years, he has demonstrated to me, but also to the entire community, and in particular, the Chinese Canadian community here in the Greater Toronto area, that he is a dedicated public servant and a true servant of this community. He has shown through his commitment to community policing, to community outreach, to engaging with all of the people of our great city, and in particular, his extraordinary ability to engage with all of the Canadian Chinese community. He is exactly the type of leader that we want. I have had the privilege, I remember very well, when I had the privilege of promoting Peter as superintendent of the Toronto Police Service. I remember the celebration that took place in the Canadian Chinese community as he became the highest ranking Chinese police officer in our city and in our And I have also witnessed as he rose through the ranks to be the deputy chief of the Toronto Police Service. He never wavered in his commitment to community safety and community service. And so when it became time to find the right person to represent this community in Ottawa, to make sure that he had the ability to speak for this community, to make sure that we serve the people in Markham Unionville, to make sure that we kept them safe, to make sure that we together could stand up for Canada, to keep Canada strong. I believe there was no better candidate than the man I have the great privilege to introduce to you today. And I will notice I stand here, I see so many friends from the Chinese Canadian community in Markham, Unionville, and right across the GTA. And I also notice there's a lot of police officers that also had the privilege of serving with Peter, because we know the quality of this man. We know his commitment to public safety. We know he's a man who can trust to do the job. So it is my great honor this afternoon to introduce to you an extraordinary candidate, an extraordinary Canadian, and the next member of Parliament for Markham Unionville, Peter Ewan.